We just wrapped up a panel about transitioning into practice and having incubator programs as a good way for recent graduates to find their way into basically hanging a shingle. Texas Opportunity and Justice Incubator, or as we call it, TOJI, is a law firm incubator, and the State Bar of Texas has basically launched one of the larger programs in the country, but we're right out of the door. We've got 10 attorneys that are in our program that started in April of 2017, and that is where we're starting, but the goal is that we will add 10 new attorneys to the program every 6 months, so that at capacity we actually will have 30 attorneys going through our 18-month program at any given time. The mission of TOJI really is to bridge the access to justice gap by providing support for recently licensed Texas attorneys to build sustainable law practices that serve the needs of low and modest income Texans. So what we're looking for are these entrepreneurial lawyers who really are interested in building efficient and effective practices that involve low overhead and service to modest income clients. So I came to the incubator movement as having been a solo practitioner myself, and I hung my shingle with virtually no experience as an attorney. I became licensed actually working for an accounting firm where technically you're not practicing law, and I realized as I was working with this large accounting firm that I wanted to help people, and I wasn't really seeing my way to the people I was helping. And so many young lawyers and lawyers in general really go to law school and go into law practice because of this desire to help people. So when I looked around, I realized that if I wanted to help people, then I was probably going to need to start my own law practice. So I had experience from previous jobs prior to going to school that helped me feel comfortable in doing that. But many of the people that come out of law school have gone straight through school, and so they don't necessarily have a business background or marketing background or the experiences that give them the confidence to start their own business, which essentially is what a law firm is, a business that provides legal services to clients. So there's this tremendous need for continuing education, essentially, although that has such a significant meaning within law. So postgraduate education, I guess I would say, to help lawyers who may or may not be experienced practicing law to feel confident in starting businesses practicing law. And these incubator programs are popping up all over the country and now actually all over the world, because we're finally seeing that a path to a successful career in law is to start your own law practice, to be a solo. And while there's statistics out there that tell us that something like 45 to 50% of lawyers will end up becoming solos or end up being in solo or small firms, that information isn't generally talked about, and the pathway to becoming a solo practitioner or being in a very small firm generally has been through working in other firms versus starting out on your own to do that.